Don't get me singing now.
I got you singing.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can edit that out. Hey, I'm Daryl Crosby, creator of Kennard's Children.
That's what it is, man. We interviewed you earlier this year.
That's right.
During the Black Panther time, right?
That's right, Black Panther time.
And right now, this is AkronHipHop.com, the ReporterNewspaperOnline.com. The artist is in the building. The cultural artist is in the building. Now, when we talk about those cars, one more time, let me just see one. I want somebody to see what we're talking about.
You know what? I'm going to do today. Today is Ujamaa.
Right. Now,
and that is Ujamaa, the young entrepreneur.
Now, we got
14-year-old hustler.
So we have characters created from the principles of Kwanzaa.
Correct.
And it's a comic book. What's going on?
Well, it's not a comic book yet, but it falls in between picture books and comic books.
Okay.
So I'm working on the stories. The pictures are pretty much done for each character. That's like the intro card. We start with Umoja, the mother. We go into Kuji Chagalia, the activist.
Man, yep.
She's like everybody's favorite. Everybody likes Kuji for whatever reason.
The name is dope.
It is kind of dope, isn't it?
Kuji.
Then we move into Ujima,
okay.
And the ladies kind of like Ujima. I don't know what's going on. They think he's cute or something.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Yeah. Then we go into Ujamaa, who's the young entrepreneur.
About his business. Look at it. You can look at his business style.
You can tell he's about business.
Yep.
You know, the thing I like about Ujamaa is this abacus. You know, because he's big into math. He knows math and computers and stuff, but he likes to feel the numbers. So he pulls out that abacus, like when he's just hanging out, he pulls out that abacus, gets to moving those beads up and down and what have you, because he wants to feel those numbers. That's how deep he is into mathematics.
Let's see, that's what's up. What else we got?
All right, so we move on into Nia.
I like her.
Yeah, and my daughter figured out that that's actually her. I didn't tell her, but she keeps telling me that's actually her.
Right.
It is kind of her, but that's
right.
Purpose. And for me, that's like family. Because what are the purpose other than family, you know?
I like that.
Family is what keeps it going year after year, generation after generation.
That's right.
Okay, and then we move on to Kaumba, which, you know,
You can already see.
somebody might think it's me, because this is Nia's father. And he's a musician and an artist,
right?
And he just likes to art and make music. That's his thing.
Creative.
Yeah, the creative, exactly. And then we move on to the last character is Imani, who represents faith. And Imani, she's very attractive, but beauty is only skin deep. But Imani is even more beautiful once you get to know her. So it's the full package, the physical, the mental, and the thing I love about Imani, she can look at people and kind of tell their purpose and help them to reach their goals. So Imani is the visionary, not just personal goals, but goals for our group, goals for our generation, for our population. So, you know, I'm gonna work on Imani's story some more because there's some mystery back there that I haven't even worked out yet. So I'm gonna talk to Imani. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to figure out her
Get a rap with her and see what's going on.
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question, man. If somebody wanted to get those cards, can they order them off your website or something like that?
Right. So you can go to createdbycrosby.com.
Say it again.
Createdbycrosby.com. And so that's my website, but that's also Facebook, Created by Crosby, Instagram, Created by Crosby. If you see me in the street, say, hey, created by Crosby. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to know you're talking about me. That's what I do. I create. I have cards. I have 8x10 prints. I'm working on my picture book for the young people. I'd love to do animation if I had some extra time, but
and you draw those. Let's make it plain. This is your hand. Your hand, you drew that yourself.
This is 3D. I work in 3D.
Oh, man.
So I like to say no paintbrushes were harmed in the making of this artwork. But the pixels are taking a beating.
Hey, I feel you. You're doing good. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. It's the time of the year for the family, and that's the world family. I like to call
There you go.
Have some fun and get something done, baby.
Awesome. Good talking.
Peace.